Hello, Internet. My name is Criminal Pancake, and we're playing Donkey Kong King of Swing in this episode. In the last episode, we conquered Wild West World and took out Feineke, such and like. And I explained glitches and such, and I did put links in the description to the map dude and, well, things. Alright, Rescue Wraith, first level of Aqua World. And this introduces water and such. So everything is basically slowed down, pretty standard. That's all that really water does, besides providing an aesthetic of bubbles. And these guys. Oh, they are a recurring Donkey Kong Country-esque enemy. Don't recall their name, and it's not in the manual. Whatever. Ripjaw? Yeah, the Ripjaws, that's right. I think. I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, in the next level if I'm right or wrong, because the level has their name in it. Its name. But I'm pretty sure it's a Ripjaw. Lockjaw. One of those two. By the way, here's another pretty challenging bonus barrel area. Difficult because it's a very wide open-ish area, and if you miss the single pegs that are provided, you're kind of screwed. There are backups, but if you miss those, which isn't exactly hard, then you're still screwed, and then after a while there's no more backup pegs at the bottom. So you just kind of aim yourself in the water. And 300 bananas again. Oh crap. Well, I just screwed that one up. Wow. I'm going to return to map. I shall see you back at that bonus area in a minute. Alright, we're back in the bonus barrel. Let's see. Once again, just kind of aim yourself with the water physics. They slow you down. It does help in this one area. But you go slower so you can adjustinate yourself with your mid-air movement or underwater movement as it may be. Back to 300, and this is what we messed up. Oh no, you didn't just do that. Ah, crap. Alright, here we are, back at the bonus barrel. Well, I feel pretty stupid for doing that, but hey! We're back. Right. Let's try not to mess it up this time. Ooh, I was really scared there. I was like, oh god. I killed myself inside when I saw how close that was. But I did make it. So let's just continue on. Make sure to collect all these dang bananas and not mess up. Come on. No, what? How am I not making these things? Okay. 50 millionth time is the try, right? 50 millionth try is the charm, as it were. Oh. See, I think the problem is that one it makes you go vertical somewhat. That's what's making it so darn challenging. So, to suit this occasion, I'm just gonna break out the bananas, because, like, seriously, we've spent enough time on this stupid bonus area to last us a lifetime. We were so close to the end as well, but here we go, Crystal Coconut, folks. At long dang last, we can do the rest of this level. And once again, all the bananas respawn. But I'm not going to take advantage of that, because we're already pretty darn close to full anyways. I mean, we were full. But now we have Starfish. I'm pretty sure they don't really have a special name besides just being Starfish, but I don't know. I'm sure it's on a wiki somewhere, but that's not the point. The point is that they will hurt you, and that they are not affected by gravity, just like those lockjaws. Pretty sure that's what the problems are called, but you know what? We're going to find out. Because I still have not checked that other stage, because I wanted to keep it a mystery. To myself and others. Alright. Okay. So, Aqua World, now that I've gotten past that dang bonus level, this is a world where stuff starts getting a little bit more interesting, because now we got underwater physics and more enemies. Because, I mean, you introduce underwater, you're going to have to introduce all new enemies for the underwater atmosphere. Like these starfish and the lockjaws. We got more barrel busting over here, but we have max bananas, so I should probably stop. Never mind. Because now we've taken a hit. That requires the action of collecting Batman. Engage collective action. Let's collect all the bananas. Alright. Yeah, hitboxes. Except that didn't help me out at all. Boom. Alright, moving on. This is the last area. And yay, more lockjaws. But there is this, if you are keen-eyed and know how to play this darn game, unlike me apparently, you can spot this barrel and jump in to get a little head start on the area. I tend to not go for all the lockjaws in this area because they're lockjaws and there's a lot of them and they kind of suck. But we can get ourselves over here. And in this barrel is a free 10 bananas, excuse me. Now that we've done that, we can get over here and launch ourselves skywards. There we go. Oh, yes, no. Gosh dang. Oh, I can't reach that? Are you serious? I have to take the dang Ferris wheel? Ugh. Making things inconvenient for me? Gosh dang, game. Alright. Now that we've done that, we can make our steady progressing way over here. And inside this barrel is your medal. And a free shortcut to the very end. If I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. But I will take this as an opportunity to float down to the bottom corner here. As you can see, there's a lot of bananas down here. And that would be because we got ourselves a secret little dingle-dangle area. Oh, jeez. And we have to actually bust these blocks on our own without rocks. I think this is the only time that ever happens. Of course, the only time that ever rocks are this area and Necky Canyon. But hey, not the point. And you can see all these barrels launch into that tire. So it's kind of a center area. But now that we're done messing around, we can break this barrel. Or not. There we go. Perfect. And now we've got ourselves an exit sign. Perfect. Finally beaten the first darn level. Well, I guess that ends complaining about short episodes that may or may not have been happening internally. Crystal Coconut and Lockjaw Falls. Yes. Wait a minute. Oh, right. Lockjaw Falls. This area is sort of unique. We've got lockjaws jumping out of dang waterfalls, man. And we can get them for free bananas. And they do come right over where we're going to go, right here. It's quite simple to just kill stuff. Oh, double combo. Twice. Come on. I like this area. That one area, because you can quadruple kill all these lockjaws. Now that we've made it out of here, this is the hard part. There's only 2 areas, no, 3. Oh, crap. That's not a good start. Oh, yes. I shall survive. Sweet. Alright. So, Crystal Coconut's area is that zinger off to the right. Just get a good position, if at all possible. No, that was bad. That was bad timing. So not only have to time the falling pegs, you have to time his direction. And there we go. We just have to collect it. Oh. Yeah, these are some tougher pegs. Especially when I was younger. These were quite the predicament. But I think we're good now. That was the only real hard part. It's only B you have to kill. Only zinger. And no bananas for me, but I don't really need them until now. And this introduces a new mechanic, if I could show it off correctly. Spinning pegs. You see I'm going in this direction very fast, but hold on with this hand, and you go very slow because you're against the wind current. Or not wind current, but you know what I'm talking about. So pay attention to the way those stripes are moving, and fling yourself skyward. Now I wonder. Oh man, it does work like that. Sweet. So you can just kind of boost yourself up and kill stuff. Very simple to adjust. And upwards we go to find ourselves another bronze medal. Yes, and a damage. Perfect. Do our little chest beat and dance, and we are off to the next area. Where would that be, you ask? Well, that little camp down there in the cave. Keep forgetting X is my B button. Alright, Kremlin Camp. This stage is where you're going to want a banana farm. I'll show you why in a minute. Oh, if I could just, not fail. And we are reintroduced to Kremlings. Yes, those spinning pegs in the last level are reused in this level. And then once more at the very end. We're just going to have to wait and see for that. Climb over here. Oh. And that's not the way to do it. Perfect. Sort of. Alright. See how useful it is to have max bananas? You don't have to worry about healing at all. You have a crap load of bananas. What else can you use it for? Yeah. Alright, so we've collected a fairly decent amount of bananas that you can't really tell by the fact that, we have full max bananas. So you can't really tell how many we've collected in this stage alone, but it is a lot. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Do it from here. And there's the bonus barrel. What we have to do is take out this guy, and we're good to go. Perfect. Now, we've got a bonus barrel here, and it's got the spinny pegs. This is a fairly easy thing to do if you know how to do it. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit more difficult. This is all you have to do. You can get most of the bananas on the downswing. Oh, yes. See, it's more confusing down there because you think you have to grapple onto these from below, but you don't. And we've already gotten all the bananas, so quite a far shot, but we can make it. I don't think it's possible to get that crystal coconut on that jump, but we got it now. And as you can see, everything is respawned, so we can get all those bananas that were down there and in these crates or barrels all over again. And by the time we do that, we have 100 bananas in this room alone, thanks to the respawn of bananas after a bonus. It's pretty swell. So in effect, you get the most bananas in this level I've seen. That's convenient, at least. I'm sure it's possible to get more bananas in a different stage, but much harder and not worth it. This stage is fairly easy, so farming isn't a pain, is the real point. You gotta think of how easy it would be to farm in general, and get these bananas in a real situation, because I was checking earlier in the week, like, which one of these stages would be good for farming bananas on my Game Boy. And I found out that this is a good one. I'm not going to show it off here because honestly, do we really need it? We have max. But in the next area, which is the final one, we have some tires. And if you want to get all tricky about it, you can do some shortcutting. This flip flap is keeping that not possible though. Just hit him in the face. And project shortcut. Don't even need to kill that Kremling. Now, silver medal. Quite unique in the fact that you have to jump across the dang hoop for it, but we got ourselves a silver medal and a crystal coconut. And now, for the last level in Aqua World, Ship of Souls. And it introduces another mechanic, two actually. This one, which I'm not too fond of, but it's here, it's only here. Thankful for that, at least. I hate this mechanic, it's just irritating if you miss it. And it's so easy to miss because they're moving. Ugh. And these guys, I hate them with passion. They're just irritating in general. They move really fast. Luckily, it doesn't matter if they're transparent or not, you can still hit them. But they'll only damage you if they're opaque, which means they're white, in case you didn't know. Opaque is a weird word. But, broke all these crates, man. And it launches us right into here to face this guy and his buddy. Come here, pal. This one room is very hard if you don't have bananas to heal with, and you're sloppy. It can happen. Oh, okay. So you're going to want to break all these crates. You will see very soon. Let me just position myself correctly to break these darn things. Another barrel. Useful. And brings you straight here if you want to be all mysterious and dangerous about it. Oh, nothing. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Don't be like this. See what I'm talking about? I went down to 1 health in like 5 seconds. But we do have another set of crates over here. And it's much easier to break these ones because they reveal entire panels instead of just a group of 2 pegs. So we continue our flight downwards until we reach a crystal coconut. Very nice. Okay. And this is a mechanic that I do like, that I wish they kept in another level. Ghost pegs, as they like to call them. They basically make a hexagon and pegs appear wherever you're going. Oh god. However, it does make fighting these guys hard, because if you lose your group, it's going to have to respawn at the bottom and you'll have to restart. But that's nice that it respawns, but other than that, it's kind of like, ugh. This is the one time you're going to want to be cautious about how you peg, instead of trying to jump like a maniac like I usually do. Or you can just kind of climb a sideways ladder, if you will, and make our way to the end. Goodbye, farewell, ghost pegs. You shall be missed. Sadly, they are not reused, like many other mechanics in this game, and now we come across our good old friend, Davy Bones. Apparently Davy Jones Bones is a giant snake of death. And he likes to have spikes in his domain. So, general idea with him is that he'll charge towards you with that giant clamping jaw of his. And you're going to want to hit him. That'll make him all grayish, bluish, and you can grab his tail if you're good enough, which I apparently am not. Alternatively, you can just straight up grab it out of him without trying to hit him. I actually recently learned this, watching someone else play this game. That you actually do not have to hit him. You can just straight up grab his tail if you really want to. I don't recommend it because it's kind of dangerous and much more difficult, as his tail is kind of kept out of the way, but you can get it here. So I guess it's not all bad, but the general idea is that you can find a corner and you spin him into these spikes, and that damages him a little bit, and you just have to keep spinning until he frees himself. And whenever he goes into a hole, you just kind of want to find the one that's directly above or below him, depending on which hole he chooses. If I'm not mistaken, he can't take the top ones, so you're good there. I'm going to try to do this with only grabbing his tail, because I've never really used it before besides just trying it for myself. There we go. It's not so bad, actually. Maybe this is a better way to do it. Takes out the hassle of chasing down the tail once you've hit him somewhere in the midsection, but... oh, he survived. Barely. Yeah, I don't think he ever takes the top ones up at the roof. And besides this boss room, this Risky Reef is the only underwater level in Aqua World, which kind of is weird, but also kind of neat. They kind of accounted for people not liking water levels. But we got ourselves a gold medal, folks. You know what that means. You've collected a bronze medal, a silver medal, and a gold medal. Climbing Race 3 has been added to single-player and multiplayer jungle jams. And that means we go off to the Ice World. And we drop some more medals for us to collect. But that's going to have to wait until next time on Donkey Kong King Swing, where we tackle Cold Forest. See you all then.